we're here at the roof of WMYT in downtown Menands. It's a breezy, warm afternoon that we anticipated. Temperatures are now soaring into the middle and upper 80s. We talked about the wind that's coming in out of the south, pumping in the humidity, get that summer-like feel out here. And this is all setting the stage for some severe weather that we've been highlighting for the last several days. The potential for a front to enhance some storminess around here as we get into the late afternoon hours. Now we are tracking a line of thunderstorms. They're off to the west. They're heading in our direction. Some of them are strong and severe. Others are a little below severe limits, but they do have some heavier downpours. And it's a pretty solid line. So I think there's a good bet that most of us will get at least some storminess here by about 4, 5, 6 o'clock, lasting into the early evening hours. Now, whether those storms are severe or not are going to be determined by the local conditions from community to community. Some folks will get some wind gusts that could get over 50, even 60 miles an hour, and some heavy downpours, and that could take down some tree limbs, so we'll be watching out for that. Not every storm is going to be severe, so I definitely want to get that point across. But as the storms approach, they've already caused some damage out in central New York around the Syracuse area, around Utica, and now they're heading down the Mohawk Valley. We're just looking at the first warning weather app here, and we can see that the storms are heading into Fulton and Montgomery County, so you'll be getting some storminess first around Fonda and Fultonville and down towards Schoharie County as well. But eventually these storms, as we hit the 4 o'clock hour and the 5 o'clock hour, will move through the immediate capital district. So we're going to be monitoring the storms as we get deeper into the afternoon. We'll be watching the weather conditions. You can see some puffy cumulus clouds out here now, but nothing too substantial has cropped up locally just yet. But as these storms get rooted in the ground level moisture, they're going to start to grow more in intensity, and that's when we'll really have to start paying attention to see if some of these will produce those damaging wind gusts. Of course, there's always the chance of lightning within these thunderstorms that could pose a risk. So if you do have outdoor stuff planned, 4 or 5 o'clock, there's a lot of Little League going on, a lot of high school baseball and softball. Be prepared. Know where the shelters are at your fields and in your area, because you may need to take cover, even if it's for just 15, 20 minutes or a half hour. Let the storms pass through. If you're out on the golf course, same thing. You don't want to play through a thunderstorm, obviously. You head toward the clubhouse. And then these things are going to move by fast, 40, 50 miles an hour, so they'll be out of here, and you can resume your activity. So the current conditions still favorable for strong to severe storms. We'll continue to watch that as we head through the evening. And of course, we'll always have the latest warnings for you online, on our app, and on WMYD.com. We'll have our complete 150 minutes of news starting at 4 with the latest.